Hey, what's up you guys? So today I am, as you can tell by the title of this video, trying out this foundation. This is the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Long Wear Matte Foundation. It's a long name. This is relatively new on the market and it's been getting a lot of attention. If you guys know me, probably my favorite part of makeup is the face products, as in like foundation, concealer, contour, highlight, all of those things. And I feel like if your foundation or your skin in general doesn't look good, nothing else is gonna look good. Right now I'm kind of going through a bit of a situation with my skin. I just got extractions and a facial and my skin's been a little bit angry. So we're just gonna see how well this covers everything, because it is a medium to full coverage. Yeah, so it's like a medium to full coverage foundation, smooth long wear suede finish. I would definitely agree with that. I'm wearing it now. You're gonna see me apply it in a minute. So we're gonna see if it holds up and can handle the test of time, because that's important. But yeah, this is a $10 drugstore foundation. I got this from Ulta and I'm excited. I'm very excited. So without further ado, let's jump into this video and you guys can see me put it on, test it out, give you my initial thoughts, all that jazz. Let's go. All right, you guys, so this is kind of like the perfect time for me to be testing a foundation, because obviously I have all of this going on with my face. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I just got a facial. I got a lot of extractions, and she literally like extracted pores I didn't even know were clogged, and then like the active big couple of breakouts that I had on my face, she didn't touch them. So it's gone from like 10% to like 100% real quick. It's like kind of a mess right now, but it's gotten better, and like thank God I haven't touched anything, and it's like slowly all going down. So sometimes you just have to play the waiting game and let it go. But it's just not a good skin day for me right now, but that's okay, because shit happens. I tried this foundation yesterday and I'm using this shade Medium Beige. It's not quite my perfect shade, but I feel like the next shade up is too dark for me and the one below is too light, but this one's a little bit orangey. So hopefully they expand their range. Maybe if I end up really being obsessed with this foundation, maybe I'll get a couple different shades and mix them to get a better shade. I don't know. But I'm gonna go in on one side with a clean brush. This is the Morphe M439, and then on the other side I'm gonna use my Real Techniques sponge. So let's just get going. My face is already primed. Got a couple pumps here, the back of my hand. Just gonna pick up a little bit of this, and I think I'm gonna use the brush on this side. I'm gonna kind of stipple it in. This is definitely like a full coverage foundation for sure. In my opinion, it covers everything. Yeah, it just pulls a little bit. Actually, it's looking a little better today. That actually might be a good match for me. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay. So, I'm not sure. Yesterday when I applied this, I only did a sponge. I actually really am liking the brush. Normally I don't like using a brush. It did eat quite a bit of my product because it's so clean, but it's okay. Take a little bit of this. I'm kind of just stippling it in a little, and then kind of pressing, brushing, kind of buffing it in. I find that just really gives the most seamless application with the foundation. if you like drag it, you're gonna get a really thin, streaky foundation application. So this seems to be working well. It's like night and day, day and night. So I'm gonna go in on the other side with the sponge. And I did about the same amount of product on this, but I feel like this is gonna be too much for some reason. Oh my God. Okay, shake it off. Yeah, see, that's like way, woo, that's a lot of product. That is a lot of product. So, I did my my eye makeup and my brows before this, and it's always a struggle when I do it like that to like not mess up what I've already done. I always prefer to do my foundation first. Okay. Honestly, I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking in a mirror right now. I don't know which side I prefer. I feel like they're pretty similar. Yeah, I don't know. It's very similar. Okay. So yeah, the right side definitely feels a little bit more tacky, but I did just apply this side with a sponge. So I'm not sure how they're gonna dry down. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so far though, I really like this foundation. I feel like it's not cakey at all. I'm like looking in the mirror. It's not cakey. This does need to be buffed in a little bit. I feel the brush side is definitely pressed into the skin more. I still don't know which one I like better, but it's good to know. It's good to know. Now I'm gonna try the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage Concealer. This is in the shade 20 Light Beige. They literally only had 3 colors in Ulta, and they were lighter than this one. So I don't know if they have a wider range, but they didn't when I was there, which I thought was really bizarre. I don't know, maybe they were planning on expanding this. This is Tati Westbrook's like favorite drugstore concealer, or at least in all the videos I've seen, she always says that. And it's only like $4.99, $5.99. So yeah, that's like a really great price. And this is my first time using it. I did put a little bit on my eyes before I did my eyeshadow as a base, so I kind of like the consistency then, but we're just gonna go in. This is still pretty light. I don't mind that it's light because I do kind of like to highlight with my concealer, but this be very light, very, very light. And I couldn't even go darker if I wanted to, which is kind of crazy. I hope they have more in their range, or they're planning to do more. But yeah, there were literally only 3 shades, which is like kind of insane. I have like all this like dry skin here that's just like really not happy with me. I think I went a little bit aggressive with my Sunday Riley UFO oil. It's going really well there for a minute. And I think I started using it a little. There is, you know, such a thing as too much of a good thing. And I dried it out a little bit here, and I basically like trashed my moisture barrier. So now I'm working on getting that back. Haven't been using my UFO oil even though I want to because I have breakouts. It's a whole thing. You know, I'm gonna stop complaining about my skin now because it could be way worse. But you know, And I'm just gonna use a sponge on both sides because I don't really like applying concealer with a brush, like at all. By the way, I'm sorry if you hear any like crazy background noise. I think someone's moving into one of the apartments in my building, and or like it really sounds like they're just building another apartment in my building, because all I hear is like clang, 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 like craziness, all kinds of craziness. Yeah, I definitely like this concealer. It's really pretty. It kind of has like a nice, like, I don't know, like soft satiny thing about it. This foundation definitely has like a satin finish in my opinion. It's not tacky, but it still has kind of like a nice like luminosity to it a little bit. It looks really nice. And actually this is really like the nicest that the texture that I've been having on my skin has looked with makeup. That's saying a lot. And I didn't use any kind of like smoothing primer or anything like that, so I'm a little shook. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I literally never bake, but I got this. This is the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. It looks like this. And yeah, so I'm gonna, it says you can bake with it. The yellow, I kind of dusted this everywhere the other day and it looked really good. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna like bake, but maybe just like a second here, pack it on, you know. So now I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal HD high definition concealer, blah blah blah. This is in the color Beautifully Bronzed, and I used this as a contour yesterday. I saw Carly Bible use this, and it blends out so beautifully. I'm actually like shook by it. Let's see here. Let me just squeeze a little more product out. I'm not like one of those like, do you remember those like photos of Kim Kardashian when Mario, whatever his last name is, Makeup by Mario, he would like do her makeup and he would do these like all these like crazy intricate like lines everywhere. I feel like that is not me. I am not that intricate when it comes to my my makeup. It's just not who I am, you know. But I get everything in the right spot, you know. It blends out the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna use my favorite brush for cream contour. This is the Real Techniques sculpting brush, and we're just gonna blend this out. We have applied a little too much. I went a little bit aggressively, not gonna lie, but that's okay. That's okay. I applied too much. I don't remember this. This looks so crazy. Ah! Okay, we're just gonna blend that down, pretend like that didn't happen. Oh Lord. Oh, okay. Make it work. Make it work. Alright, just gonna like go in here with excess of. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to use my Colourpop small fluff brush in this. This is the Pixi by Petra highlight. This is in, I think this is, what is this? Subtle Sunrise. This highlight is next level. It is next level. I Okay, I'm gonna mix these two together. Wait for it, brace yourselves. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I don't know why no one like talks about this highlight more, because it's like actually unreal. Like, it's so glossy and gorgeous. It's not chunky. I don't feel like it emphasizes any texture. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So I really want to go get the ABH Cosmetics Sam Reezy highlighter. I tried to get it when I was in New York because I thought it was out, and I went to Sephora and it was like launching the next day, and so I never went back. And then it was annoying because I was in like a department store. I think I was in like Macy's or something, and they had like an ABH like little counter, I guess you would say. And I'm gonna use this butter blush from Physicians Formula. Oh my god, I cannot talk today, you guys. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. This is just where I'm at, I guess. I don't know. This is the Vintage Rouge. Really like this blush. Anyways, I was at the counter and I saw this girl like doing inventory that worked in there, and I saw the highlighter in the packaging, and I was like, and I asked her, I was like, oh, is it the new highlighter? And she's like, yeah, but it doesn't launch till tomorrow. I was like, son of a, oh. So can you just like, you know, just slip me a little, you know, like slide it in there. Don't tell anyone. She didn't think it was funny. I'm gonna use the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Butter bronzer. On my Morphe, what is this? R10, oh, the blush brush site. Oh my god. Am I having a stroke? Why can't I talk? It's actually like, I'm starting to get mad now. Okay, I was trying. The blush brush that I used was the Real Techniques one. Now I'm using the Morphe R10 to do a little extra bronzer, as if I'm not bronzed enough, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna do my lips real quick. I'm just gonna use the Colourpop BFF Lip Liner and Moonchild Ultra Glossy Lip, both from Colourpop. Sorry, my nose is like really itchy right now for some reason. I'm gonna put this on off camera and then I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I just wanted to show you everything up close. I think it looks really beautiful. This foundation looks really nice. It's, yeah, it just looks really beautiful and full coverage. I think the finish is gorgeous. With all of my makeup, everything, you know, played well together. That's important. You want products that play well together. Didn't have any problems. And I mean, obviously I'm kind of testing some other new products as well, so that's good. But yeah, I think this, like, for 10 bucks, this foundation looks really nice. Really nice. I mean, if I bought this in a, I mean, first of all, I think this packaging is really nice. Like the frosted glass bottle, that's a nice looking foundation. That doesn't look cheap to me at all. At all. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated throughout the day and we'll see how this wears. Oh, and right now it's about 1:20 in the afternoon. Imagine I'll have this on for like at least 8 more hours, probably more. Yeah. All right, you guys, so it is now 4 o'clock, so it's been about 3 hours since I last saw you guys. Everything's looking pretty good so far. I have lost a little bit in this area, but I think that's because I keep touching it, so that's probably on me. But yeah, everything else looks pretty good. Yeah, that's it. My skin feels good. It doesn't feel overly dry. which is good, especially since this is more of a matte foundation and it doesn't feel too oily up here either. I do notice it's a little bit maybe more oily here than here, but then again, my skin is very, very dry in this area right now, and I do get oily here, so that makes sense. Yeah, that's really all I got, but so far, really liking this foundation. It's not like oxidizing or creasing or doing anything super crazy, so everything looks good. Yeah. Alright, you guys, it is about 9:15, so this makeup's been on for about 8 hours. It's all faded a lot, and I'm a little oily through here, but I do touch my face a lot. I laid down a bit today, so that's kind of par for the course for foundation for me. Generally, even if I wear something really, really long wearing, after about 8 hours, I'm like, it's gonna be kind of faded, just because of the way that the things that I do, the way that I wear my foundation. If I wasn't like, because I have all this dry here, I keep like touching it, which I know I shouldn't do, I need to stop. But anyways, so yeah, this is where we're at. So anyways, I really think this foundation has a beautiful finish. I still have like a lot of like tint on my skin. Like I don't feel like, you know, obviously you can see, you know, freckles and stuff, but it doesn't look horrible even though it's faded a lot. My contour is a little bit patchy, but yeah, overall not too bad. I really like this foundation. I'm excited to continue using it. I think it's great, especially for the price, so I would definitely recommend it if you can find a shade that works for you. I don't know. I know if you guys are familiar with the website Foundation, like foundation but with an I instead of an OU, you can look up foundations based on like, if you can take a couple of your like matches with foundations that you currently have and then see what your matches would most likely be in other foundations. I didn't see the LA Girl Pro Matte on foundation.com yet, but it is relatively new, so maybe in the future they will have that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm wearing the shade medium beige, and for example, typically I would wear like 220 in the what's it called, Maybelline Matte and Poreless, or I wear like light beige in my Too Faced Born This Way, so to kind of give you like a couple ideas of what I would normally wear. Yeah, so anyways, definitely would recommend. I think it's a beautiful foundation. If you have really dry skin, I don't know that you would love it. I don't know. I know I've seen some people with dry skin use it. I don't think it's drying. It definitely has a satin finish. I think if you use like hydrating primers, you can make it work if you like that kind of finish. But if you have oily skin, I think it's great. If you have combo skin, I think it's great. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all those things, you know the drill with that. So I think that's gonna be it for tonight, so I'm signing off. But I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you watch this, and I will see you all